Now, one of the questions that I think we have to ask about Facebook and about scammers in general is there any correlation between the scammers and the people that run the businesses that supposedly help you recover your money? I mean, if you think about the Bayer merger, where a company that makes the majority of pesticides associated with cancer in the US merged with the company that makes the drugs that allegedly repress that cancer. Do we see that kind of activity with the scammers and recovery companies? Well, yes, I would say that we most definitely do. I mean, if you look at this advert, because it is an advert, it's sponsored on Facebook, so it's an advert. So these people are paying for this to be here, obviously. EU fund recovery experts. Okay, well, first of all, Britain's not in the EU anymore. So these guys are a very strange advert to see in the UK. Say Page Lawyer and Law Firm. Well, we don't really use the word lawyer that much in the UK. And it says here, the European police, together with Interpol, detained fraudsters who deceived European residents under the guise of investments. These people have got nothing to do with capturing anybody. They're just after a percentage of the money you've lost. And they don't recover it from the scammers, they recover it from your bank. Which means they're recovering it from your bank's insurance, which means everyone else is going to start paying more fees to use that bank. So everything on this page is a lie. The first thing you need to do is contact our law firm and start recovering your stolen funds. Your claim will be reviewed today and a member of our staff will contact you. That's exactly the same as the scammers. We need to have your phone number to get you on the phone. It's as simple as that. And then when you look at what they're offering, it's just a sign up. And unless you've had enough money stolen, and quite recently, they're not even slightly interested. That's all the information they need to get started. They just want to know if you're going to be someone they can make £5,000 or £10,000 out of. They'll never recover any of your money from the scammers, and I would say that's because they are the same people. Because every single part of their MO is identical. They use the same way of lying about their capabilities, their identity. They use a shock factor. I mean, look at that picture. That's homeless people being arrested on the streets of London or something, and they're pretending it's scammers being arrested to get money back. They're pretending to be Interpol. What kind of lawyer would pretend to be Interpol? You'd have to be barking mad. So these people are not traceable, because then you could sue them. They don't even worry about Interpol coming to get them. The European police, what does that even mean? There's no European police force apart from Interpol. The European police, together with Interpol, detained fraudsters who deceived European residents under the guise of investments. Well, they're defrauding people under the guise of Interpol. So I would say that every single thing about their behaviour indicates that they are the scammers. Everything. So yeah, be careful on Facebook, because it's so full. It's easy to believe that the scammers are there and the recovery scammers are there, which is what I call these people. The recovery scammers are there because there's so many scams, but in actuality it's far more likely that the recovery scammers and the scammers are just one group, because they know if they can defraud you for 50,000, they can get another 50,000 off your bank and keep 10 or 20%, and probably charge you up front in case they don't recover anything at all. Anyone pretending to be a lawyer, faking an Interpol ad, believes they're completely untraceable. And this is the internet and Facebook for you. Even if we reported this, it just means we'll see less of them. It doesn't mean they'll stop showing them to people. And they will never, ever, ever give away the name of the people, because the GDPR and all the rest of it protects the criminals. That information about who put that advert there is protected by international law. Well, international law that everybody seems to share now. And they're untraceable. We don't know if they're from Tallinn, Tel Aviv, London, Los Angeles. We just don't know. And there's no way to find out either, because Facebook will never tell us.